What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video. And here we got for you guys today, man. When PO and TAI LUNG squared up to determine the real Dragon Warrior. Hold on. This is by the channel BlankBoy. Yeah, man. Tell me about it. Tell me about how PO violated TAI LUNG to get the scroll. Well, he already had the scroll, but basically to leave Shifu alone and to defeat him once and for all, and to make sure he never got the scroll. But we all know what happens, man. Oh, bro, this is hilarious. But let's get into the video.
So Po pulls up to save Master Shifu, and he's already out of breath from the intense 5 steps he had to walk up to get here. After catching his breath, he looks over and sees that TAI LUNG.
Oh my god, Pat, that was the perfect representation of how Po looked like. With Patrick, when he got into the tree dome and he didn't have that water. Yo, perfect representation.
5 steps he had to walk up to get here. After catching his breath, he looks over and sees that TAI LUNG got Master Shifu in the high school bully pose. He's out here lifting this man by his collar. But I'm gonna be honest, Po is way better than me. Cause Master Shifu, weren't you just talking spicy? Trying to embarrass me in front of the host? Talking about I could never be the Dragon Warrior. The Dragon Warrior would never be somebody whose belly button reaches their home 15 minutes before they do. I remember. What? No
Stop.
way this is the Dragon Warrior. Is there not a weight requirement? They letting anybody get.
Yeah, but you're forgetting the fact that he taught him some moves. He brought him to the place, the birthplace of Kung Fu, and literally taught him Kung Fu and how many what is it, in 15 minutes at least. Because it wasn't an entire day that he taught him Kung Fu. It was minutes. So that's pretty impressive if you ask me. I'm just saying. He repaid him by teaching him Kung Fu. Like we cannot lie now. He did teach him Kung Fu. Come on.
The title now. Oh yeah? If I'm not the Dragon Warrior, then why do I have this? Yeah, you should
The
see
scroll.
your face. You look like Plankton peeping the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Facts.
You want it, don't you? TAI LUNG thinks he's already won, but as he's distracted by the scroll, Po bounces back, knocking him into the pillar. And if you look in the background, it don't look like Master Shifu is gonna get up until One Piece finishes, so Po is gonna have to run this 1v1 on his own. And he was really hyped to do so until he sees the crazy in TAI LUNG's eyes and starts to remember to himself, oh yeah, they had this man chained up like Kratos in the underworld for a reason. Po tries his best to skedaddle away, but he gets caught, luckily grabbing the scroll in midair. Po scrolls through his combat moves select list, going past the belly bump, greedy grab, hungry hook.
The belly bump? Alright, bro. I will listen. I will give Po this, right? If it wasn't for the things he learned at that place with Shifu, I don't think he would have lasted very long, like during this sequence. Cause like the whole stairs and like him trying to I'm trying to remember what the stairs was like a reference to back when he was with Shifu. Yeah, I just can't remember like exactly, because there was a reason why they was falling the way they was falling down those stairs and how they kept floating on top of each other. It was a reason for that, but I forgot. Remember with the noodle scene and how they was shifting the bowls when the scroll was on top of them. They were trying to figure out which one. That was a reference. The whole going back to the tree when Po was trying to get into to see who was the Dragon Warrior. He used the tree to bounce TAI LUNG back. That was hard. The fireworks came back into play when he was trying to get back into the place again, and he finally made it, and then he hit the ground. Like, come on now, there's so many references to the movie and to the fight between Shifu and Po. It's only fair, right? It only just makes sense that he survived that long.
Select the light skin there, getting kneed and bounced off the roof, using the branch to his advantage, bopping TAI LUNG away. TAI LUNG is finding it really difficult to beat this soccer ball. He's just fighting way too unorthodox. Imagine you trying to guard somebody who dribbles like this. TAI LUNG kicks Po, and as he's up there blocking the sun, jumps up and kicks Po in the chin. And the phrase of the day is reversal of fortune. Example, Vegeta going from the Prince of all Saiyans to the Prince of a handful of Saiyans. This is what Po experiences here, because the stairs were his #1 op at first, but now they work to his advantage. Tigress is watching the fight and she wants to help out, but the rest
That's because they're going down though. If it was them going up, oh yeah, it's raps.
Squad is shook up from how Tai Lung did them earlier.
Look, we bombed some niggas, now we going to war.
What do you mean we? Nintendo?
No, nigga, we as in us.
Po literally, no exaggeration, makes Tai Lung eat his ass, and then goes tumbling, stumbling, and rolling. I thought he might never stop, eventually crashing into a pot of noodles. When food's involved, Po's IQ could rival Light Yagami and Lelouch, using the noodles to pull the scroll away from Tai Lung, as it just doinks off his head. And I mean, they couldn't make him too smart now. That'd be out of character. Would you have Hannah Baker promoting self-love? Tai Lung goes
wow,
for the
that's
scroll,
kind of...
Po uses his momentum against him, launching himself up in the air, landing on some bamboo, using them as stilts. Barry Tai Allen arrives in like 0.5 seconds and starts moving like that one character from Lord of the Rings, the one that looks like Doja Cat, feeding for the scroll but gets beamed in the face with the pan. Po starts messing around, making him play guessing games with the scroll underneath somewhere. Every time I see this game, I always think of that one episode of the Avatar. Bro saw that Toph was blind and thought this was an easy lick. Tai Lung kicks away all the pans to then start getting mixed up by the bamboo and just says, man, screw this. Parting them like the Red Sea, going for it, but then gets crushed in the process. Po is really cooking right now. Imagine how fast this fight could have been over if the Fierce Five pulled up to help out. Go get back for your master.
Go out there and fight one of them niggas. Put hands on one of them niggas.
The scroll gets away, Tai Lung kicks Po off of him, but he uses the fireworks to help himself catch up. I mean, what else was he gonna do, run? Tai Lung gets done like a Bikini Bottom resident as Po grabs the scroll, but goes flying into a wall, face first. And
honestly, if you think about it, all they really needed was Po and Tigress, and Tai Lung would have been cooked. Just from Tigress alone, it would have made a huge difference. It would have made a huge difference if they had just Po and Tigress. Everybody else could have stayed back, but when you add Tigress into the mix, that's all you really need is Tigress. You don't need nobody else but Tigress, bro. She is nasty on her own. So imagine you got Po, he learns Kung Fu, he's the true Dragon Warrior, and then you have Tigress, the best out of the Furious Five, together fighting side by side. Like Tai Lung wouldn't have even lasted 5 minutes. Like, come on now.
Some shit that you really just can't make up. The scroll is really high, right? So Po imagines that it's a cookie, and that right there gives him the abilities to start climbing up like he's goddamn Spider-Man. While he's doing his best Peter Parker impression, Tai Lung is sprinting up, kicking the wall, making the entire building collapse. As the scenery is getting turned into an Avengers poster.
Honestly, during that scene when I was a kid watching this as a kid, I always thought that whenever that scene came up, I always thought that the scroll actually turned into food, into that cookie. So I'm thinking as a kid, I'm like, am I watching this real? Did it really turn into a cookie? And so over time, I kept seeing that scene. After I was like, wait, no, that didn't turn into a cookie. I thought that the scroll was had gave him power to go up there and grab it, because it kind of like tricked his mind into thinking it was a cookie. But now I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. He imagined it as a cookie so that he could actually go get it, like actually go get one, like grab the scroll, because you know he loves food that much that he thought of it as a cookie, just to make him basically go get it, basically, which is crazy, and motivating him to go get the scroll. That's wild.
Fight setting, the scroll goes flying away, and while it's getting away, Po is accidentally beaming Tai Lung in the face with ceiling tiles. Tai Lung is getting cooked in this race to the scroll. If Po is imagining that it's some good eats, then Tai Lung gotta be seeing Taco Bell. Po grabs the scroll, happy as hell, but behind him, Tai Lung is hitting a spinning kick, bopping him in the head, then hits the Superman pose and causes a whole earthquake through the town. The smoke takes a while to clear, but when it does, we see Po, and there's no imagination of a bacon cheeseburger with a chocolate shake that could save him from this situation.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I finally have it. The Dragon Scroll is mine. Bro was really disappointed to find out that this entire time the Dragon Scroll was just a goddamn mirror. What? Yeah, bro. That's all it is. Just a mirror. And yes, you really are that chopped, my nigga. Tai Lung is not trying to hear any of this corny stuff. Po may be eating this up, cheesing into the scroll, oh skippity-doo happy ass Nick. But Tai Lung's fed up, so he hits Po right in his titty, but gets tight when he peeps that bro is just laughing it off. This is literally the same move that had the entire Furious 5 on the ground glitching.
Again, that's true. Again, as a kid, I always thought that whenever he did that move against Po, I always thought that he was immune to that move. That every time he hit him, it just didn't affect him because he was just that. He was him. But as I said, as I got older, I'm like, wait a minute. The acupuncture, he doesn't know. He doesn't really know, you know, he never really fought a warrior like this. So, under all that fur, he can't find the right pressure points to hit Po with because of all that fat. So, he's just hitting randomly, trying to get to that pressure point, but he can't. Because he's so big and huge. It just didn't work.
Bro was so confused he checked his hand to see if there was something wrong with it. He keeps trying to hit Po, but it's not working. He's just laughing like he's watching anything but Matt Rife stand-up.
Lorna. Not even a real name. What's your last name? The Rings?
What the fuck
Stop.
is that?
Stop. That
Tai
was
Lung
trash.
hits Po with both hands, which Po uses to his advantage, hitting Tai Lung back, sending him flying.
Down.
And that gave Po all the confidence he needed. Bro started moving like Captain America with these hands. Tai Lung literally just cannot hang with him. You're not fighting Tigress no more, lil bro. Po is blocking everything, making it look easy. And I knew it got really bad when Po, in literally slow motion, just walks up to Tai Lung and smacks the shit out of him. Catches his leg in midair, slamming him. And I know all of you have hooped with big dudes before at one point.
was fire.
They all move the same. They will tackle you at some point like this is football for no reason. And Po abides by this philosophy, using his big frame, tossing this man around, ragdolling him. Po then uses his tail against him, blocking his own kick, blocking his own punch. And if that wasn't enough self-inflicted pain, Tai Lung goes in for a bite, to which Po blocks using his tail, making him bite himself. And then Po starts throwing that shit back. Hey, hey.
That was an exaggeration, bro.
Hitting Tai Lung with a booty bump, setting.
Oh, what Trey Rags video was that? Cause that he said life's hard when you're ugly. That's tough.
Crashing through somebody's home. Tai Lung did not escape prison, beat down the Furious 5, send that nigga Oogway running, and retire Master Shifu to lose to a Hall of Fame plate cleaner.
That's crazy.
So he goes back in, but Po clenches his cheeks, pushes his hips
belly
back,
bump,
using his signature move, belly bump at Tai Lung all the way up to heaven, where he will inevitably be kicked out of. Tai Lung starts falling back down, and Po hits the cha-cha slide.
Take it back now,
y'all.
y'all.
Through so far, he gave the Earth's core a high five. And left behind some Tom and Jerry ass shit with this Tai Lung shaped hole in the ground. Tai Lung climbs out, but he's a stumbling idiot. Look at Po's face. He can't even take him serious. His brain is clearly smooth. He can't process any thoughts right now. He goes for a punch, to which Po grabs his finger. Listen, bro. I already cooked you up already. You're a mess. Your whiskers are crooked. You can't speak right. And you smell like my pet turtle's tank. I think you're decomposing. Give it up already. Po then ups it on Tai Lung, busting out the whooshy finger. And Tai Lung already knows what's coming. Chill, bro. I didn't even mean it for real. The scale doesn't say nah when you step on it. It's quiet for all that, lil bro. And this gotta be the worst way to go out, because not only did Tai Lung get cooked, but everybody knew about it because Po hit that skadoosh. And the entire village felt it like, yeah, somebody just caught a body.
Yeah. Wild. Oh, this outro music. Hey, bro. Who's ready for Kung Fu Panda 4? I know I am. I think it's already out by now, but... Hey, man. I seen the trailer, and let's just say I am not... Tai Lung being back for a little bit is crazy. That whole thing was wild. Like... Man said he lost to a Hall of Fame plate cleaner. Exactly. Like... This dude learned Kung Fu in 15 minutes and cooked you, my guy. You beat the Furious 5 and you lost to a Hall of Fame plate cleaner. That's wild. That man beat 5 people all at once. Technically all at once, and lost to one guy, one panda. Wild. Poe's incredible for that, man. But you guys, this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below, man. Go to my Patreon. Full uncut reaction videos in the description down below. Go check them out. If you want to further support, go to my Cash App and look at the description down below. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope you guys are here to stay. But with that being said, you guys already know this. I'm out of here, man.